Why are early Emo Zine scans so hard to read? Imagine flipping through a tiny, handmade booklet filled with raw feelings and underground art. Now picture trying to read that same Zine years later on a screen. It's not easy, is it? That's because early Emo Zines are often tough to decipher. These Zines were usually printed on thin, low-quality paper that was cheap and easy to get. The paper was so thin that images and words from the backside could bleed through, creating a blurry, ghostly effect. When you scan these pages, the scanner captures both sides at once, making the text and images blend together and become hard to read. Plus, many early Emo Zines were made by hand or in small batches. They often had irregular layouts with handwritten notes, stickers, and personal doodles. These elements aren't standardized, so they can be fragile or damaged over time. When you scan them, some parts might be torn or faded, which makes reading even more difficult. The tactile feel of these Zines is part of their charm, but that's hard to replicate in a digital image. Another big reason is aging. Over the years, the paper yellows, becomes brittle, or fades. This affects the contrast and sharpness of the scan. Sometimes, people try to fix this by adjusting brightness or contrast on their computers, but that can also remove small details or add unwanted artifacts. So, the scans end up looking a little fuzzy or unclear. From an emo culture point of view, these difficulties are part of what makes early Emo Zines special. They show the DIY spirit and emotional honesty that define the scene. The rough, imperfect look is a reflection of the underground, grassroots vibe. But it also means that preserving these Zines and making them easy to read in digital form takes a lot of care. Handling fragile pages carefully and using special scanning techniques helps keep their original feel while making the content accessible. In the end, the reason early Emo Zine scans are hard to read is because of the low quality, thin paper that causes ghosting, the handmade and fragile nature of the layouts, and the aging effects on the paper itself. These factors, combined with the limits of scanning technology, make it a challenge. But that challenge is also part of what makes these Zines authentic and true to the spirit of early emo culture.